This is the Texas Weather Outlook video for Friday, June 30th. We're wrapping up the first month of meteorological summer and hurricane season. We're wrapping that up just about today, and it was a very beautiful day today, but still pretty hot right now. Let's take a look at the water vapor satellite view. You can see a few clouds here and there outside in our North Texas area. Few areas in the southeast dealing with a few rain and thunderstorm problems with a shortwave coming through that area right now. But for us, we should stay pretty hot. Arlington, these are the temperatures late this evening. Arlington 94, DFW 94, already in the I imagine already in the hundreds in the West Texas area. Abilene's already in 97, and I think those may continue to increase as we go to the peak of the day today, which is not too far from here. Watch warning map we have a severe thunderstorm watch and for much of Oklahoma and parts of North Texas. That does not include our coverage area. I have a couple of severe thunderstorm watches in New England and a flash flood watch also in New England, and a couple of areas in southern and western Texas where they have a few heat advisories. And here's the watch, severe thunderstorm watch number 386. Does not include any of our coverage areas, so we don't have to worry about that. Goes until 11 p.m. Goes up to 11 p.m. tonight. Issues for severe weather today, this evening into tonight into Saturday morning. An enhanced risk for severe weather for southern Oklahoma and northern Texas. Includes Wichita Falls and Paris and our northern counties like Montague, Cook, Grayson, Fannin, Lamar, and Delta counties. Surrounding that, we have a standard slight risk, which is even closer to DFW. If it's not in DFW, Denton and Collin counties also in that standard slight risk, and surrounding that, a marginal risk where Fort Worth, Dallas, Arlington, and Mansfield are in that risk. So if regardless of whether or not you're in any of these risks, you're still in fair game of seeing some showers and thunderstorms, but higher possibilities for severe weather will be north of I-20 or really north of I-35. This is mainly a risk to address the potential for some not severe storms, for some convection or in the early morning hours. So we have a risk for thunder for our coverage area, but no organized severe weather expected. Sunday is still the same thing. Risk for thunder, but no organized severe weather expected. And I think Sunday we should ultimately stay dry with clouds out at times. Rain for the next 7 days, valid through Friday of next week. You can see some areas in North Texas exceeding 2 inches of, may go up to 2 inches of rain. That's some isolated spots that may go up to 2 inches of rain, but ultimately we could see rain amounts up to about 1/4 of an inch to about an inch of rain, with isolated spots up to an inch of rain in some locations. Take a look out in the Atlantic. Nothing expected for the next 48 hours to 5 days. Alright, here we go. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock at 500 millibars. Main westerlies are up in the north. Down below that, for tomorrow, that rain has mostly moved out of our area. We'll take a look at what the radar might look like. This is the HRRR model at 5 o'clock in tomorrow morning. You can see that main band of showers and thunderstorms moving into North Texas as that cold front pushes down to the south, which will also make the storms move down to the south as well. Some of these storms, do want to note that some of these storms may turn severe, producing mainly in the form of damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour and a few bouts of small to medium-sized hail. And these are the instability values. Almost at the same time. Higher values are really displaced in the south, so for our immediate area, I really don't think we should have any issues with severe weather. Well, not any issues, but we could have issues with severe weather, but not as intense. The next day, on Sunday, we should ultimately stay dry. We should stay dry with highs in the mid-90s. The clouds out at times. Monday, it's the same deal. Tuesday, on Independence Day, mostly sunny and hot with highs in the upper to mid 90s. Very typical weather for the 4th of July. And this is Wednesday, still the same story. Thursday, there's a chance that some moisture may return to our area, may have an isolated shower or two, but other than that, mostly sunny and still hot with highs in the upper 90s. And a week from today, Friday, July 7th, 597 nasty heat ring trying to form there in the west, out in the west, and down below that, this looks pretty typical for July with highs in the upper 90s and mostly sunny and hot on Friday, July 7th. And here's the end of the forecast period. This is Sunday, July 9th. Retaining that 594 heat bubble in the mostly the mountainous regions, but for us, heights are about where they should be, and that looks pretty typical, mostly sunny and highs in the upper 90s. Now you notice something right here. I think that might be a tropical low that's trying to come up from the from about not South America, from near the African area. Let's take a look at the Voodoo Land. Let's go into Voodoo Land. This is the GFS on July 14th or 15th, I believe. As you can see, that area of tropical pressure, 979 millibar tropical low is near the Carolinas as of now. On July 14th to 15th, we'll kind of have to see how this may play out. But the European says no to any tropical activity that may be going on in 10 days out. So what this means, since models are kind of getting uncertain about whether or not we're going to have tropical activity or not, there's probably a good chance that this won't happen. But this is most likely the model that you're probably going to be seeing on social media a lot, if anything. And here are the numbers for the next 6 days. Getting a maximum high of 96 to 97 today. Saturday, we kind of warmed down, but not much, to 93 as that cold front pushes through. And after Saturday, we should be back into the mid to upper 90s, for the rest of the week, and the lows in the still in the mid to upper 70s all throughout this week. That's it for the Texas Weather Outlook video. We'll have more notes on my Instagram page. Be sure to follow my Instagram at tornado_Neil. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and Godspeed.